Your power bill was supposed to go down this year. The regulator said so. The headlines said so. Mine went up anyway. And yours probably did too. Same house, same habits, bigger number. So how does the price fall while your bill climbs? Stay with me, because by the end, you'll know exactly where the missing hundreds went. Your bill is built from two numbers. Only one of them made the news. The first is the default market offer. Once a year, the Australian Energy Regulator sets it. It's a capped, regulated price, a safety net for anyone who doesn't shop around, and the reference every other plan is measured against. That price is stacked from four costs: wholesale power, the poles and wires, government green schemes, and the retailer's own slice on top. Who takes the biggest cut of that stack is its own story, and I'm pulling it apart in the very next video. For now, here's what matters. This year, several of those costs eased, especially wholesale, as more wind and battery power showed up in the evening peak. So the headline number fell for most people. Southeast Queensland, down about 7%. New South Wales, down a few percent. The one real exception was South Australia, where the older flat-rate plans saw a small rise, because those network and supply costs didn't ease the same way. So the regulator's line was true. The price, as they measure it, fell. Picture a household in Brisbane on a standard plan. On paper, their regulated yearly price just dropped by about $150. On paper, this is the year the bill finally shrinks. And then it doesn't. Because the second number is bigger, and nobody put it in a headline. For about 2 years, the federal government was automatically taking a rebate off your bill, a few $100s a year paid on your behalf. You didn't apply for it, it just appeared as a credit. And here's the part that did the real work. It came in quarterly installments, split across 4 bills. Not one obvious lump. Each bill simply looked a little smaller than the real cost of the power, which is exactly why almost no one noticed the underlying price climbing underneath it. The discount was hiding the trend. Then, at the end of last year, the rebate wound down. No universal replacement for 2026. And this applies wherever you live. The rebate was national. Victoria, Western Australia, Tasmania, all of it, even where the default market offer doesn't reach. So the regulated price ticked down by a few percent, and the cushion sitting on top of bills right across the country was pulled away completely. One number is small, the other was worth hundreds. That's how a price can fall while your bill climbs, inside the same envelope. So who actually benefits when a rebate ends? Follow the money. It leads somewhere very ordinary. The rebate didn't change what power cost to make or deliver. It was tax revenue, handed to retailers, making your number look smaller for a while. Ending it does two plain things. It saves the federal budget billions of dollars a year, and it hands you back the underlying price, the one that barely moved, right as the official story says prices are coming down. Both are true at once, in the same bill. Only one was ever going to be announced. Nothing hidden here, and nothing unlawful. It's just far easier to headline a price cut than a rebate that's simply gone. So here's what's worth knowing. None of this is advice. It's how the system works so you can decide for yourself. The regulated price is a ceiling, not a deal. It's the number retailers are measured against, which means there are almost always cheaper plans underneath it. Your retailer is now required to tell you, at least once every 100 days, if they have a better plan for you. Watch your bill for that line. There's also a free, independent government site called Energy Made Easy. Postcode in, real usage from a recent bill in, and it lines up every offer in your area against what you're paying. 5 minutes. If you hold a concession card, check your state's concession rebates too. Those didn't end with the federal one. And tucked into this year's changes is something genuinely new. The solar sharer. 3 hours of free power in the middle of the day for any household with a smart meter. No solar panels required. Whether any of that suits you is your call to make. But the gap between the bill you got and the cheapest one available is, for most people, a 5-minute check that doesn't happen. That inertia is priced in. The people it quietly benefits are the retailers counting on you not to look. So here's the check. Pull out your last 2 winter bills and put them side by side. Was yours higher or lower than last year? Tell me below. And if there's another bill you want pulled apart, the comments are where I pick the next one.